as we head full steam ahead toward the general election, more candidates will likely go to the border to address a major election issue in Arizona, and that's immigration.
Yeah, during my 48 hours on the border when I was reporting, I sat down with two veterans in Douglas. Ahead of this November, they're calling on candidates to not only use the border for a photo op, but spend more time to actually understand the issues and, most importantly, take action. At the historic Gadsden Hotel, opened in 1907, two veterans love talking about their community and its rich military history.
There's a lot of history here, a lot of history. And Douglas is proud of its history.
Hector Leon Jr., co-founder of the Wall of Faces, a military museum of local service members, was born and raised in Douglas, Arizona.
So I've been here all my life.
Home to fewer than 16,000 people, Douglas is a border city. Always has been.
When I was growing up, the fence there was just 3 or 4 strands of barbed wire. That's all it was.
And always will be, especially during election season, says Felipe Bernal.
It really bothers me to hear Washington talk about the border towns. You know, these politicians that, oh, we need to control the border. We need to, hey, they have never, ever lived close to a border, so how can they know what's going on in the border?
Douglas has changed economically since the old smelter closed in the late 80s. Attempts to try to flourish financially through tourism because they're so close to Bisbee have been tainted by the talk of illegal immigration.
And we even have, the people have said that Douglas is cocaine alley, and among other things. That's a bunch of, I'm not going to say the word. That's not true. Yes, we've had some issues, but nothing that serious. Tourists have stopped coming, had come, because now it's picking up, but they would stop coming here because they thought that once they hit Douglas, they were going to see these narcos and all these people running around with guns.
According to Border Patrol statistics, in the first 4 months of fiscal year 2024, there were more than 250,000 migrant apprehensions across the Tucson sector, which Douglas is a part of. However, because of the lack of resources, according to city officials, Douglas is only used as an overflow area.
Do you see the issue of immigration in the city of Douglas?
And I was surprised when I heard that immigrants were here at the one of the youth centers that we call here. I was surprised because I didn't even know they were here. And when I am about town, I don't see them.
Hector and Felipe are calling on the candidates who come to the border to visit Douglas, stay a while, learn, and talk with residents about what really happens at the border.
But I wish those gentlemen and ladies that are in Washington to come spend a good amount of time in our border town, especially along the Arizona border, and to see for themselves.
And they believe the candidates will see the border towns need help too.
There's a lot of U.S. citizens. There's a lot of people here in the United States, here in town, here close to the border, that need assistance, that need help, okay, that need jobs.
You can watch our 48 Hours on the Border coverage anytime on the ABC 15 streaming app or at abc15.com/border.